This is Anup Yadav, and today I want to talk about another issue of public importance, and that is Right to Education Act. And I will come to the moment why this particular topic is in news again. So, framers of our constitution, they did not provide right to education as a fundamental right at the time of framing this constitution. However, in 2002, through the 86th Constitutional Amendment Act, we brought Article 21A into the Constitution. And Article 21A says that it shall be the duty of the state to provide free and compulsory education to the students belonging in the age group of 8 to 14 years of age. So it made it, the Article 21A, it made it the duty of the state and obligation of the state to provide free and compulsory education to children belonging in the age group of 8 to 14 years of age. And to give effect to the provisions of Article 21A, the Right to Education Act was enacted by the Parliament in the year 2009. So there is this section of Right to Education Act 2009. This section 12(1)(c) of RTE Act. This 12(1)(c), what it does is that it makes it an obligation upon private unaided schools that they have to reserve 25% of their seats for students belonging to SEC, socio-economically backward category. So they have to reserve 25% of their seats for SEC category. And it's not like that the school has to pay for the fees of these 25% of the seats. The school would provide a concession, and this concession, this compensation for the school's loss of revenue. It is a state government which would pay this loss of revenue back to the school. So the school just have to provide 25% of seats to these students, and it is the state government, that particular state, which would pay to the school the fees of these particular 25% of seats. So, back in February of 2024, the state government, the Maharashtra state government, it issued an order, and it exempted private unaided schools to comply with this particular section 12(1)(c) of RTE Act. I mean, from a school standpoint, I can understand that having a certain student, having 25% of students from SEC, some schools think that it might dilute their overall educational environment. But why is it the state government it is pushing forward with advisories like this, with the issues like this? The thing is that the state government has its own reasons. So the argument of Maharashtra state government is that they are already investing heavy amount of money into creating public education infrastructure. Now that we have invested so much money into public education infrastructure. Why we should pay this fees of 20% of the students in private unaided schools? Because the fees of these private unaided schools, it is pretty much high. And if you look across the state, this overall sums down to be very, very large. And that's why this is the argument of the state government, that when we have already created public schools, then why there is need of sending students to these private schools. I mean, it's true that central government and state government combinedly, they are investing a huge amount of money in creating public education infrastructure, maintaining this infrastructure, providing salaries to all the teachers, and all the facilities like dresses, books they provide to the students. I mean, it's a huge amount of stuff. But still, if you look into the quality of education in these public schools, that is not good. That is really, really suboptimal. And that's why if we really want to make India a superpower by 2047, we need the help, we need the aid of these private schools. And that's why this particular order from Bombay High Court is of really importance. And I think state governments across the country, they should look into this order. They should try to imitate the same order into their states as well. This would give a key boost to education across the country.